Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So today's video I'm very excited because I'm going to talk to you about the not so new Dyson Airstrait, and I got it back in June, and I'll talk a little bit about why I got it. But before we do that, I do want to talk about another product as well that I have been using, and I wanted to share with you because they gave me a promo code. So let's get into that first. So the first product I want to talk about is the product Magic Mind. So here is a box of 15, and Magic Mind contacted me and they were interested in doing a video and wanted to send me some of their product to see if I would do a video. And I said, yeah, sure, because I'm always looking for, health and things that will, help productivity, but then also that are more natural. I do drink coffee, but I don't drink coffee throughout the day. I just kind of drink in the morning. And being 47, a couple of things. One, I started feeling that lull in the end of the, middle of the day, like 2 or 3. And then also my sleep has really affected. My sleep at night is really affected. So I'm always looking for new products. I did, when they contacted me, I did a little research on them, and I had seen that Joe Rogan had talked about them on his podcast. Now I don't know if he's still using it, but they sent me a box of 30. So I have almost used the entire box. I think I have 3 left from that box of 30. I've been doing it every day. I have missed a couple days here and there, but for the most part, I've taken it every day. I do like them chilled. You don't need to have them chilled, but you can take them chilled. So here's a little box. It's like basically a little shot. It is 21 calories, and it's got a lot of it's kind of nootropics, and I'll kind of go into the benefits of it. But one of the things I love about it is I take it right after I have my coffee. So I have my coffee and then I take this, and then it kind of goes throughout the day where I don't get that lull in the end of the day, like in the middle of the day. I don't feel like I need that pick me up. And then it's not something that's going to make a difference right away. Like it's not something like where you drink coffee and you're awake, or you have like a Red Bull and you're awake. This is something where the more you take it, the more consistent you see the longer term effects and the consistency of it. Now, like I said, they did send me a box of 30. I'm almost used it up. I have since purchased my own box of 30, and I have subscribed because I am sold. I really like the effects. I like the way it's I won't say it's like life-changing overnight, but I am seeing the effects, and it's enough to make me purchase more on my own for a 30-day supply. So this is a box of 15, and that's what it comes in, like this. So I have 2 boxes of this. They just came in, and like I said, what I do is I put them in the refrigerator like 3 at a time, and because I do like them chilled, but every once in a while I forget and I don't have one chilled, and they're fine on their own. And I just take it like a little shot. Like I'm not going to take it right now, but and it tastes pretty good. It's not it's hard to kind of explain what it tastes like, but it tastes really good. I really like it. And so let me go into the benefits right now. Okay, so some of the things as far as why it works is that it has L-theanine. It's nature's time-release caffeine. It's found in matcha, helps increase focus and attention. And caffeine actually doesn't give you energy. It actually blocks the neuroreceptors that tell you you're tired. So when the receptors are unblocked, 1 to 3 hours later, you experience the caffeine crash. So the L-theanine in matcha prevents the full blocking of receptors, giving you sustainable energy without a crash. So makes total sense to me. Now, if I had read this before, it wouldn't make sense, but now that I've taken it, that kind of makes sense, because I do see that this kind of extends like my caffeine or my coffee, push in the morning. So I take this like right after my coffee, and I don't get that crash anymore. Then it has Bacopa monnieri. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It is a natural nootropic, helps with procrastination, impulsivity, like the urge to scroll social media. Studies have shown that procrastination is more based on stress, anxiety, and your cortisol levels, which coffee spikes rather than being lazy. So I am a procrastinator, and I tend to kind of have a little bit of ADHD. So I have seen I have seen an improvement in that, you know, where I work from home, and this is not my job, but I do have a job that I work from home. So you get distracted. You know, I have laundry, I have things to do, and I have seen where I'm able to focus more on work. And then obviously with, you know, filming, it helps me with that. Ashwagandha and rhodiola rosea, it works to decrease stress and low-grade anxiety. And then lion's mane and cordyceps mushrooms boost your clarity and focus. So I will say I have seen that in the short time that I've been taking this. I'm at 30, so I'm probably at like 27, just almost a month that I've been taking this, and I'm really liking it. Like I said, I've already purchased a box of, or 2 boxes of 30 on my own, and I've subscribed so that I will get a box of, you know, 30 every month. I'm going to continue. I will update you all on what I think of this, you know, later on, probably like in 2 weeks or a month. I kind of see how I'm liking it, if I'm still liking it, if I'm still really sold on it. I will update you all. But they did give me a promo code. It is FShannon20. It will save you money off your first subscription, and there is an affiliate link below. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. If you're interested in something that's a little bit more natural and something that will give you, you know, a boost and get you off the caffeine in the afternoon and help you with clarity and all of that, definitely check out Magic Mind. I am hooked. I'm really liking it, and yeah, I will update you all on what I think of it. Okay, so moving on, we're going to talk about the Dyson Airstrait. So that is what I have here. I don't have the box anymore. I threw it away, and I literally threw it away last week because I really wasn't planning on doing a video. But then I decided, you know, I really should, because this thing is amazing. Now I have the supersonic hair dryer, I have the air wrap, and I have the Corral straightener. I only got the Corral straightener recently because it was on sale, and I was going back on the Wish. And if you watched anything from my old channel, the Disney Wish, the air wrap and like regular like hair dryers didn't work. So I had, and my straightener didn't work. So I bought the Corral to use for that trip, and it worked. So, but when this came out and this was like first teased, I was like, I need it. But then I saw the price, and then I was like, no, I'm not going to get it. And then when it first came out, I saw a couple people that I watched, Patty Alonso being one of them, talk about it. And we were going to Disney World in June in the hot, humid, you know, it was supposed to rain all week. It didn't. It only rained one day, but it was supposed to rain all week. And I thought, I need that tool. I need that tool. And I ordered it right before we left, and I used it for the first time on that trip. All I can say is this was amazing, because this is the thing when I'm using it. So I'm going to do some screenshots, like some video right now of me using it. And this is me using it earlier today. And it takes me probably, I think it took me today about 11 to 12 minutes to completely dry my hair. Now that's drying my hair and straightening. What I used to do before was I would dry my hair with the blow dryer and then go back in with a straightener. Now I do sometimes have to go back in and style a little bit more, but for the most part, my hair is dry within 11 to 12 minutes. It's really fast. I don't section my hair that much. Now my hair is wavy. My hair, if you know that scale, my hair is what is considered, I think, a 2B. So it's pretty straight, but it's got some wave to it. It's got some frizz to it. It is color treated. So I cannot just blow dry my hair like nothing and just leave. I look like it's just a frizzy mess. So this is something that is, it just dries my hair so fast, but then it straightens my hair. And like right now, it is so soft, and I wish you could feel it. It is just so soft and smooth. It's just incredible. So I still have my blow dryer, and I still have my straightener, because I will use my straightener sometimes with the top when I'm styling, or like tomorrow if I need to like touch up, I will go in with my straightener. I don't necessarily go back with this. I can, but I prefer to go back in with my straightener. Now, the one thing I will say about this is that this last longer than if I were to blow dry my hair and then straighten it. Like I said, we were in Disney World, and that was the first thing I noticed, is that it was hot and humid, and there was a couple days it rained, but we went to the parks after, and it was like so humid. Usually I would go outside and my hair would just go, like frizz. It didn't. The only time it did that, and my hair lost its straightness, was when we got rained on and got literally soaked. So there was nothing that was going to help there. But otherwise, the humidity didn't affect it. Now, it did affect it a little bit, but it didn't affect it as much as, if I go in with a straightener. It held the straightening a lot longer. Almost like when you go to a salon and they blow dry your hair and I don't know if you, but for me, it always just lasts longer. That's what it lasted. And I guess because it's straightened while it's drying, I would think that holds a little bit longer. But to me, that is the biggest pro. The biggest pro is that it holds the straightening longer. Yes, it's fast. Yes, it works really well. But for me, it holds it just longer. I can, tomorrow when I wake up in the morning, if I had just straightened my hair, I would have to touch it up a lot more. Whereas with this, I won't have to touch it up that much. I will have to touch up some, but not that much. It just holds it so much more. So that is, to me, those are the two things: how fast it is and how much it holds the style. Now, the biggest con I'm going to tell you is the price. This thing is $500. Now, it is worth every penny, but it is $500. I did not pay that. And the reason why is because I did have $125 in Ulta points. So I had reward points that I was waiting, and I used that. I saved them. And when I purchased them, they also had get 5 times the amount of points when you purchase a hair. So I ended up kind of buying it, using my points, but then earning the points back with this purchase. So I think I paid $375 plus tax. I think it came out to $400 with tax. You can also apply for the Ulta credit card. And when you use the Ulta credit card, your first purchase will get 20% off. I almost did that. I almost did that to get 20% off the first purchase and use my Ulta points. That would have saved me $100 plus use the $125, so it would have been $275. I decided not to do that. I almost regretted not doing that because I thought it would have been a great time to do it. But that is one other point. Obviously just make sure you pay it off. But I didn't do that. But I did. So if you have Ulta points, this is the product you want to spend it on. Okay, so I did look on the Dyson website to kind of look at some of the negative reviews. So some of the negative reviews was it's not worth the money, and which I disagree with. But then there was also one that it damaged their hair. So I will tell you right now, this is a lot less damaging than the straightener, going to the straightener on my hair. It is, so you turn it on, so that's kind of how it looks. And it is temperature, the high temperature is 285. My straightener is 435 at the highest setting. And you can even do it lower. So there's 285 degrees, 230, and 175. One thing also is you want to make sure that this is always down. I have sometimes done it the wrong way and it's a disaster. Yeah. So it goes like this, and then when you put it down, it goes like this. That's when it turns on. So that's kind of like the wait mode. And then when you do it like that, that's kind of on. And then you can also do where you do the cold. And you can do the cold. I really don't use that feature that much. I probably should to kind of seal it in, and I would probably even get it last longer. But as far as the reviews where it damages your hair, I have not had that at all. I'm not going to say that person did it, and I don't even know how, because unless they just never used their damage on their hair, it's used any sort of heat product on their hair. But if you're using this instead of a straightener, this is a lot less damaging than a regular straightener because it's a lot less heat. It takes a lot less time. Again, I would normally go with a blow dryer and then a straightener, so it's a lot less product. But I cannot say enough about this. So Again, I think the biggest con is the price. But to me, this is such a unique product. There's nothing else like this on the market. I love the supersonic hair dryer. My husband bought that for me as a gift. I think it's fantastic, but it's a hair dryer. It is, to me, it's a better hair dryer than most hair dryers, but it's still a hair dryer. The air wrap is definitely something that taught me how to curl my hair, and I can curl my hair with it and I get it to last. But then I also started using the beach waver, and the beach waver I can use, I usually will use the air wrap and then to get the curl, and then I will use the beach waver to kind of refresh it. But the air wrap is definitely one that I love. But the most of the features that I use are the curls. The Corral is probably my least favorite of the Dyson products, and probably the one I would not necessarily recommend. I think it's great. I love having it where it's cordless, but it's a straightener at the end of the day, and unless you need something cordless, you probably don't need it. And there's, less or more affordable options on there, out there for a straightener. There's nothing like this. There is nothing like this in the market. Maybe somebody will come out with a knockoff and at a better price, but there's just nothing like this on the market. So I think this is fantastic. Again, maybe wait for a sale. Maybe you save your Ulta points for this. But if you're wondering if it's worth the money, it is. So if I had to rank my Dyson products, I would rank this one by far number one, clear winner, the air wrap, then the supersonic hair dryer, and then the Corral. That would be the ranking. Where would I would choose this over the air wrap? Yes. If I could only afford one, I would choose this because this is the one I'm going to use the most. This is the one that's the most convenient, the most easy. The air wrap takes a long time. Like the air wrap, it takes a long time. This takes no time at all. So like if I'm in a hurry, which is all the time, I'm going to use this. I don't use my air wrap that much because I just don't have the time to use it. So this is the thing that I'm going to use the most. Depends on you. If you are one that curls your hair every day, then maybe you're going to want the air wrap. But for me, this is the product I'm going to use every day. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'm happy to answer questions. Again, this was a video that I wasn't really sure if I was going to do, but I really just love this product so much that I decided to go ahead and do it and do a full review on it because it is so good. I paid for it. Like I said, I did use my Ulta points, so I did save a little bit of money. I do recommend doing that to offset the price. But I did, I think it's worth every penny. So with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.